So something to think about, guys. Mm. Now I don't want to say it. Why is that like that? Who made that decision then? Who made that decision? Someone made a decision, right? I don't know who it was. Somebody made a decision in the world and or whatnot. So when all of this, literally, so I was just talking about money. Just literally talking about money. Money is not made from trees. Like everybody's like, oh, money's made from trees. It is actually not made from trees. Do your research, please and thank you. So it is not made from trees. Everybody thinks it is, even me, right? And I was just like, I was like, they are also a lot of weavings and stuff. I was like, let me actually look up. I said, what percentage? I said, where do they actually have a process of it? I was like, can I actually see the money being made? Like the paper. I'm like, how does this work? They do not. They did not have it from the trees. They have, what was I just saying? They have flax plants and cotton. So the dollar is made of 75% cotton and 25% linen. Linen comes from the flax plant. It comes from the roots of it. Literally, they're just all twined together, and then they're all just grounded up and then put with water, and they're put on a drying rack, and then they make paper. They make paper and then they make stuff out of it. Like, it's crazy how resourceful we actually kind of are. I think the world is not happy with a lot of stuff because they actually do not know how a lot of things work. I was like, a lot of stuff I keep going back to. I was just thinking of that too. It really is like, you just need to know. Learn stuff. Some stuff is scary stuff, obviously, but I'd rather just know the scary stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then I can just be done with it. That is quite interesting. I'm just like, it is kind of funny that, whoever made that decision, right? Your mama's a hoe. Yeah, she a hoe. That was like, I am going to enslave all of these black people, right? And people are like, oh, they were just picking cotton, right? Just for the clothes. No, they were actually picking money. You were actually picking money. Oh, me. And it would make so much sense. Literally, it makes so much sense. I just do not understand what half of the world is going through right now. They would have black people pick cotton. Why? Because black people are really good at gardening. They're really close to the earth. Dude, you're fucking built to do shit. Someone took advantage of us now. Nothing we can do about that, right? Sorry. It just kind of happened. Somebody was a jerk. Yeah. But yeah, picking money. And I was just like, that is kind of interesting. I said, I would like to ask a specific question, right? Because if none of this stuff is real, right, then all of my innocence and or whatnot is actually either I'm crazy or innocent. I am unsure of what's going on because I was just like, this world does not make no sense, right? So I was just like, okay. So I'm like, let's say you did do nothing wrong. I was just like, we just got the miscommunication. So the black people, right? I was just like, because if they had to have the factories, I'm like, in order to make this product and or whatnot, I was just like, they would have to have product, right? In order to make something, you have to have the product, right? Okay, so where did they get all that cotton? And I was just like, bro, no offense, homies. I was like, bro, all them slaves were literally picking fucking money and gardening and doing all that shit. This is our world. Yeah, we have all the power. Why would I get in trouble for telling people they do have power? That makes no sense. It's like a trap or something. Just like with the whole sexuality thing. That's a mental trap too. They have a bunch of little trap thingies for people. I might dress butch. And yes, I do think female bodies are beautiful. I'm sorry though, I like boys. Well, technically men, but just the opposite of the female. Yeah, sorry. Just kind of straight here. And I should not have to feel bad about that. Isn't that kind of weird? Yeah, because I'm like, no, I just cannot. I said, no. What do you do? What do you mean? What would you do? Oh, mm-mm. Maybe it's because I am just too crazy and now this thing is making me talk about inappropriate stuff. I was just like, no. I was just like, if I want a family someday, of course I can have a family. I have a family right now. I got my animals and everything, right? But I need a boy or a male or the opposite sex. To give me spawn, to give me children. Yeah. Everybody can do what they want. That's so weird that I'm talking about that right now. Now I don't even know what I was talking about. Oh, the money. Isn't that so weird? Someone I think is thinking of me inappropriately. I was feeling somebody in the house earlier. I was like, but that is kind of interesting. I was like, okay, so let's get back to the whatever. Because I was like, I guess I gotta talk about whatever. About the guy who's like, I'm gonna have all these people pick all this money and then make it the most difficult for them to have it. Equal opportunity. I do not think they have had the equal opportunity. They're like, they got the first glance, the first hands to touch it. But you did not teach them, and they did not know. Because if they knew, right, you did not educate them. No. And I think there are some people. That is mine. For every ancestor that has ever touched the money, who had ever picked the money, and everyone in the entire planet, everyone gets to benefit off of it, except for us. I do not think that is good. Yeah, that's not good. How do you explain that? How would you explain that to your kids? They're like, dude, your grandpa was slave owner, KKK. Oh my god. You just literally have all this money. Like, where'd all that money come from? Weird vibe, bro. Fuck it. I'm kind of down for whatever right now, anyway. Mm. The bear's coming. This is the thing, you can't run. You can't. Where you gonna run to? The thing about understanding and knowing everything, right, is you may or may not understand, right? I was like, I can move to China. I can move to Africa. I was like, I can move to, you know what I'm saying? I can move to Korea, or I can move to anywhere I want. I'm in the U.S. I can move a different. It's still gonna go on. I'm actually just really fucking annoyed right now. Every person that's literally we are in a trap. You better be able to fucking fly. Cause your ass gonna need to be able to leave this motherfucker. I think that's why he's trying to build that shit to get out. He's trying to get out. Nah, bitch, you can't. You can't bring none of that shit. It's too heavy. It's too heavy. Only you can go. I do not know how long. I didn't even do nothing wrong. People are trying to fix something. Realistically. Some part of me makes me always feel like that too, with like women and or whatnot. Wonder if it's just women or something. You can't change nothing. You can't change literally anything. You'd have to go back to the first. You have to go back to source, straight back to source. Because you can't fix all these minor little things. You need to go back to the what in the beginning. Adam and Eve. A crack in the foundation, but you can still see the majority of the picture. Some touch-ups. Ancestors, by the way, are they fucking some motherfuckers up. Yes, they are. They actually told Spirit, they were like, you know what? Before you fuck them up and do your own thing, can we have a go? And like Spirit's like, he's like, yeah, he's like, I'm kind of busy anyway. He's like, but I still, he's like, now he's like, I'm gonna be getting them at this time now. He's just like, and they're like, don't worry, we'll have them ready for you, right? So the ancestors went and grabbed all the bad guys that were doing shit to you, and they started just beating the lever, just literally beating the living shit out of them. It was literally the funniest fucking thing. And then they like basically like dust them off, you know, all that good shit, and put him up, tied his ass up, and put him in the chair. And then Spirit's like, okay, I'm gonna come in here. And he's like, you'll get your ass whooping in like this, like 15 minutes. Okay, and then he came in here, there, and he whooped their ass again. And that would be the moment where they would get their ass whooped, and you are not supposed to laugh. But sometimes you just cannot help it. I think there are some hating ass bitches around fucking people. And be like, oh, why are you laughing too much? Oh, why are you doing? I'm like, man, just do not watch my stuff. Do you not like my laughter? I mean, like, oh my goodness gracious, ma'am, sir, ma'am, breast this. I do not know. There are so many people in the world already. I'm just like, girl, they are just literally gonna say every mean word to you possibly ever. I was just like, also too, I was like, I'm gonna be writing something down too. I do not want a bunch of people just looking at my picture and or videos in the future and or whatnot, and or my body and or whatnot doing inappropriate things to themselves. Okay, just no, just probably not. You know what is hot to me? Self-control. Some people's thoughts are just so inappropriate. Please, you can read my brain. You'd be surprised. I don't know. I could just be a crazy lady. I could also possibly think that I have x-ray vision. Fuck it. Maybe I'm Superman, but a lady. Like Superwoman. Didn't like Superman have like a baby or something? Maybe I'm like Superman's baby. But didn't he have like a boy? I do not know. Because I'm like, how would I explain all this shit to my kid? This shit's fucking lame. And then I was fucking thinking about that shit too when I was going back to that fucking daddy fucking mom shit. And they're always like, oh, well, I wanted to protect you from the system. Well, if you technically knew too, because we're in the fucking community, right? And everybody's always talking about all this like pedo fucking crap, Disney crap, and or other sense type thing. Why would you even tempt yourself to even put yourself in a situation to do something like that that might get you seen, that might have like I do not know. So if you're telling me my mom and or dad knows like, hey, this stuff about the world is true, right? Blah blah blah. Why would you put yourself in a position? What? Okay, let's say the government has been doing stuff, right? They've been whatever, everything is true, okay? Everything everybody's saying is true, okay? Let's say on a sidetrack note, right, that this stuff is true, right? Everything that you hear people say, oh, the conspiracy theory and all that stuff, right? If you actually think a part of that is actually true to you, and you are a parent, and you put your child in that position where they could be put in the system, or they are not being smart when they go places. What are you trying to say? Try me? Sense of authority and or ego and or what? God complex? Because I'm like, dude, you could be a millionaire right now. Just imagine it inside your head right now. Just imagine you're a fucking billionaire. Billions of dollars in your fucking account and you're in fucking sipping champagne. You can literally do whatever the fuck you want inside your fucking brain. Is that what you really fucking want? You could do that every single day, right? I do not. What does. I do not know. I do not know. It's just like I was literally watching. Like I was talking to Jesus and Archangel Michael. And I was sad because I wanted to hang out with them. But I've been hanging out with Raphael. Okay, he's been kind of like sending shit out. He's been actually getting shit done. But I was sad because I wanted to hang out with Jesus, right? And Michael, because I'm used to them. He's like, you just do not need me no more. It literally, the angels are literally like those little feelings that you feel like here and there, whatnot. They're like, we are watching, but we are also busy. For real. So they usually come around when you're crying, right? Whining, all that good stuff. Need some help, being upset. Stick to the course, stick to the plan. come around, yeah. Get you to do something. Distract her. Do something. And by the time you even notice that they weren't even there, they're already back. But they have other people filling for them. They're like, hey, what's up? I was thinking of my cousin's house. There is 2 angels that stand outside on the sidewalk. Damn. I really think that's how it is, and I think that's why Spirit's like that, and he's like, we're everywhere. Because they got fucking angels, bro. Like, all of, like, that's why they tell you to keep your name out of people's mouths and or whatnot. You are conjuring them up. And you know, I was like, man, I know there are literally, no joke. And I just did not think, because I was just like, I did not think, I guess, period. I'm not a bad guy. So, I guess you cannot be upset that I did not know. But also, it's like, you know, there are some tarot readers that literally, no joke, they will do readings and stuff on people and black magic and stuff like that for people. I was like, you're really purposely wishing ill will? I literally cannot, even on the days that I'm mad, I literally am just like, today I hope that 30 people in the world lose their job. What? That is insane. That it literally is insane. Really being, today, I think we could get about 17 young girls. That weekend sex trafficking. Today, let's go kill a couple people. Who are these people? That shit is so crazy. Like, what the fuck? Everybody knows everything. They actually don't need me to even say anything. You actually don't need me to say a fucking word. Because, like, anybody who is as I am crazy, I don't have to say a single damn thing. And for those who did not know, that was a, you feel me? Anybody who does black magic, make their shit blow up. Yeah. Don't do black magic. Even me. At least in the future, if you decide to be bad, yeah, I hope your shit blows up. Actually, I don't want my hands to actually blow the fuck up. At least, their hands can blow up, but your hands cannot. Protection on your hands in the future if you decide to do something bad or something possesses you. But don't do black magic ever. I never even thought to. I was just hurt with everything. Not mad. There's a difference. I wanted to heal. There's just a difference. We're gonna. I was talking about the thing with money. The root of all evil. Why would you? Okay, why can you psychologically help them understand why would you allow something like that to happen? Yeah, you're a bad guy. I literally kept. We have jails for people. What are we doing? What the fuck? This shit is crazy, y'all. I really do wish you guys could see what's on the other side of my eyeballs. Maybe I'm a Tomb Raider dude. I do not know. I do not do nothing. I am not fearful of someone harming me in my life because I do not do nothing. I just was a lady learning stuff. Yeah. Why do people just not learn? I was trying to hear it earlier. Hear silence. Literally. Listen to it one day. Like silence. Please, how can you listen to silence? Shut the fuck up.